going.
Okay, so
Hi everybody, this is Lori from the Twilight Lexicon. I'm here with Catherine Hardwicke, and we have Shelley Harper over here. We are in Vancouver at the official Twilight convention hosted by Creation Entertainment. And do you want to explain what we're doing on the floor?
yes, we're lying on the floor because the room that we have to do the interview is not the most attractive room, okay? It is just blank wall. So we thought we would try to create a new atmosphere by lying on the ground, pretending like we're in the meadow with Bella and
To
Edward.
channel that feeling.
Okay.
So we've had the experience now of being directed by Catherine Hardwicke because she has established the shot and the atmosphere.
Only Catherine could get us to lay on a dirty
Yes,
floor.
yes.
we hope it's clean.
So, based on this, you were trained as in architecture, correct?
Right, I have my degree in
So,
architecture.
given the situation of this ugly room,
Lack of architecture.
how has, in just your general film work, how has being an architect and the training that you took there influenced you as a director?
Well, in architecture school, you're taught to like pre-visualize things. Like nothing is existing, and you have to create something out of your head, kind of called structural visualization. So from that, you know, we had the beautiful book that Stephanie wrote, but there were no images with it, or I mean, she wrote images in a way, but you have to bring those to life. So in a way, it's almost a direct translation. If someone would tell me they wanted a house designed, and they wanted to feel like this, then I would try to create this kind of neat room or a living room that would make them feel good and cozy and warm. In this case, I would try to figure out what could the Cullens' living room be like, what could their kitchen be like, what could their house be like, and how could I bring that to life.
So you really got to use those skills, even did you get in the way of like the set decorator, or did you get in the way of the set decorator?
Thanks a lot for your confidence.
Did you nitpick some of those
Can
things?
we say inspire
Inspire the set
Let's
decorator.
be a little more
Encourage
positive.
the set decorator.
Help them out.
Our set decorator is this really cool guy named Gene Sardina, and I've done like 10 movies with him. So he and I
He
just
knows you really
we
well.
get all these cool ideas. What if we did this kind of painting, and what if we had layers like we had a big cross in the stairwell that would remind us of the cross with Dr. Cullen and this, and what if we had this old doll that they might have collected in the 1800s, that, you know, all these memorabilia that would reflect their history and their life in the Cullen house, for example. And Bella, you know, how can we change her bedroom so that at first it feels like still stuff from when she was a kid, like maybe when she was last there like 2 years ago, and then gradually as she's there you see the bulletin board changes and it kind of updates. And I had that idea that her dad would have, as a nice gesture, tried to go to the store and buy her some, you know, bedding.
And Target thanks you for that.
Yeah, Target now has to carry that purple comforter again.
They have it forever.
They do. They have the purple comforter, the Bella comforter.
Well, I thought it would be neat that he made that effort. You know, he drove into like Port Angeles and tried to buy something. He got advice from the shopkeeper. You know, like I thought. You know, I hope you like purple. I mean, purple's cool. You know,
Cool. Girly.
And the wolf picture on the wall.
Oh yeah,
So
we
awesome.
had
That
little wolf, the little sneaky
like that
little
wolf
touches.
paint my number on there.
Exactly. You guys really got so all those kind of details and just the character of the house that she would live in, and you're always thinking, you know, okay, can I get a cool shot? This is that cool of a shot. Sorry,
Cool
people.
shot.
You're always trying to think like, what would be a cool shot? You know, how can I make it interesting as she comes down the stairs, and you know, as he follows her up the stairs, and that the argument scene, and keep it moving, and like you're outside, and she's like running in and out. I've got to leave and going into the bathroom, and you know, how do you stage something to make it alive and interesting?
Well, it's interesting that you say that the house has a character in the rooms.
Yes, because you think, okay, he's a police. I mean, he's the police chief, so he would like things neat and orderly. He has certain appearances. Be macho, manly. He hadn't had a woman around. What are his interests? Like the set
Cleaning
decorator.
his gun on the dining room table.
Cleaning the gun. Exactly. And then there's a lot of fishing pictures, and and there's an old fishing boat out in front. You try to think, what does the guy do? You know, what is his character, and how can that be reflected in the house with all the details, so that when the actor shows up, Billy Burke shows up, he feels like, yeah, this is
lived
right.
here.
You know, this is my home. And,
Yeah.
you know, and you try to encourage them to actually live there a little bit and really hang out, and move the beers around and do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.